Yo, YouTube. Yo, what's going on, fam? Alright, so just got back from watching a movie. I'm actually watching 2 movies. I marathon that shit. Yeah, so alright, so Buck, let me tell you what the movies I watched and how I got to them and how I got to watching them. So for a while now, and yeah, I think I said it in one of my videos that I wanted to see the Aladdin movie, right? So today's the day. You know, finally, my check came in, so my social assistance check came in, so, you know, I decided I'm just going to treat myself, man, you know. I'm just going to go watch a movie, you know. But here's the thing, though. Well, the movie, it's not really a thing, but, like, movie's like $15, right, for standard. So I was going to pay that, and here's the thing. What was I going to do? I don't know. I think I had the intention in my mind I wanted to watch 2 movies, but I didn't want to pay for 2 movies, you know? Like, you can always slip in to the next theater and catch the next movie, right? Because the doors are open. You've already gotten past the ticket booth, so, you know, all you have to do is walk into the next movie theater, you know? But you gotta make sure the coast's clear, too, because sometimes they'll be outside the door, you know? The employees will be outside, you know? Sometimes there's security out there. Like, when I was going in to watch the first movie, there was a whole bunch of security. There's like 3 or 4 security guards out there and then like 4 employees. So, you know, if I had gone then, probably wouldn't have worked out because there's too much heat, you know? So, yeah, so let me tell you how opportunity just works some way, you know? So the timing of the movie, I was going to watch Aladdin, but the timing of it was like, when I got to the theater, it was like 7 o'clock, and the Aladdin movie didn't start, like the latest one, the one I wanted to watch, which was a standard version, not the 3D or any of that other crap. It started at 9:30. And that would be, if I went in for that, if I bought that ticket, then, you know, that's the only movie I'd be able to see, because they stop after 10:30. There's no more movies, right? They already knew the movie's going to be at least 2 hours, hour and a half at the lowest. So, you know, if I go into that movie, nothing else I'm going to be able to watch. So I walk in there, I'm just taking it, you know, I'm trying to process. And this all happens within like 2 minutes of me walking into the theater, right? Not a lot of time passed. I didn't even have a whole lot of time to think how I was going to do it, you know what I mean? It's just, I went inside there and I just see the movie starting at 9:30, 10:30, because there's two standards started at 9:30, and then the next one started at 10:30. So, I was like, okay, so how am I going to do this, right? And then I don't even get far, right? So I walk like 2 feet, and then these guys approach me. There's like 5 of them. They all come up to me and they're just like, do you want to buy a movie ticket for $5? I was like, what? And he showed me the movie ticket, and it was for Godzilla, and I was like, Godzilla. Like, I'm not really a huge Godzilla fan, you know what I mean? Like, I don't watch any of the movies. But at the same time, like, $5 for a movie ticket, you can't pass up on a deal like that, you know what I mean? So I was like, you know, I was just thinking about it. I was just like, okay, wait a minute. So the movie was going to start at 7:40 or 7:45 or something, right? Like, it was like literally like 10 or 15 minutes away. And then I was like, you know, should I buy this movie ticket? Should I not? And I was just like, yo, let me just buy this thing, you know? So I grabbed it. I'm just like, yeah, all right, I'll buy it, you know what I mean? So, sorry, there's a bunch of people there, so I had to, like, you know, I didn't want to be like all weirded out, so I just waited. But anyways, yeah, I was just like, yeah, you know what, I'll take it, you know what I mean? So I had to go grab some money from the ATM. So I'm just like, yo, just wait here, I'll be back in like 10 minutes. Go grab the money and come back, you know? They're still there waiting for me, so I was cool. So I was just like, all right, let me just go verify the ticket and make sure I don't get scammed, right? You gotta be smart in these situations. Like, sometimes the deal's too good to be true, but I had a feeling these guys were genuine, you know? But I just wanted to make sure, just in case, right? So, he gave me the ticket. I went and got it, you know, checked, and it turned out to be legit. So, give the guy $5, and boom, I got a Godzilla movie. I went and watched Godzilla. Pretty decent movie, you know, not bad, you know. Again, I wouldn't have gone out and paid for it. I wouldn't even have gone out to watch it, you know, unless it was like free. But these guys hooked me up, and I just wanted to kill some time, so I was just like, all right. So I went and watched that, and you know, after the movie ended, you know, I got out, and I remembered the Aladdin, like there's two Aladdin auditoriums. One was 3D and one was reg, right? But for the time, I didn't remember which one was for which though. And the thing is about the 3D ones is that I think you can choose your seats and shit. So, and I've been in a, like, I've gone to a theater where, or I've gone to a movie where, you know, you chose your seats beforehand, and then I didn't like my seat. Like, I just chose a random seat I didn't even know, and you know, every time I sit down, it's like somebody's seat, and they keep telling me that's my seat. You know what I mean? So I had to move like 3 times. Not this time, but that's what happened last time. Like one time when I went to the movie theater, anyway. So, yeah, it was a 3D movie, and you know, I was just like, whatever, man. You know, I'm not even gonna waste my time trying to look for the reg. So, yeah, man, I was just, you know, I went inside the 3D version, and it was pretty sick, man. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Will Smith, he put it down, man. You know, like, it was enjoyable. I thought I wasn't gonna like it as much because there's so much singing and stuff and theatrics and all that. You know, I haven't really watched the movie like that in a while, but I guess it made sense that, you know, it's a remake of the movie, of the original, so they had to have it in there, you know. And I think that was one of the reasons why they chose Will Smith to be one of the actors in the movie, just because, you know, he already has the musical background, talent and shit, you know. So that was. You know, that was a good choice on their end, and the other actors too. They're good singers and shit too. So that was good, you know. But seeing Will Smith again doing all of that singing and shit, man, that was dope, man. because I liked singing before when he was doing that. He did good shit. I liked his music, man. People call his music shit, but I actually am one of those people that actually liked his music. Like I really did. Like his Men in Black album, oh man, he killed it, man. And then Men in Black 2, and even before that, some of his older albums were alright. I liked him, man. I liked him. So that's why I already liked Will Smith's music, and then he killed it with his, like I think he made like he made like an EP just for that movie. I heard DJ Khaled out there and shit, and I was just like, okay, so it was a big thing. They really made a high production for it, which was good. Yeah, it was a good movie, man. Good movie. And the best thing about it is I didn't even have to pay for it, Like you gotta be slick, man. You gotta be able to save that money, man. Again, I probably wouldn't have gone out and watched the theater if I wasn't homeless. I don't go. I'm not a really outgoing movie person. But ever since I've been out here, I've been watching a lot of movies, just to kill the time and stuff. And a lot of the times I go and, watch them for free, Like I've seen a few movies that were free. So, yeah, man, that was a good movie. That was dope. I loved that movie, man. It was good. Even though there's a lot of symbolism in the movie. Like there's a lot of I seen Will Smith throw up the sixes. Like I could see it. There's symbolism and there's Illuminati shit inside there for sure. And then I was just thinking about the actors, man. I was just like, they chose the perfect actors for the movie, man. And as much as I like the way I like their personalities and stuff, like for their roles and stuff, and you always think that's how they are in real life, but that's just a movie. And then I was just thinking, man, I wonder what those guys had to sacrifice, to get those movie parts. You know what I mean? And even Will Smith, man, like he's never worked with Disney before that I'm aware of. So he took a new contract with Disney, and that's, if he's gonna take that contract with Disney, he's definitely gonna have to be doing some sellout shit. Even in the movie, man, he was dressed up as a woman. They put him in a dress and everything, man. Like he had makeup on and everything. And I know it was just for the character's role. Like that's what Genie is. Like he's just kind of like an out there kind of comedic kind of character. But yeah, man, Will Smith was in that dress, man. He had lipstick on, he had eyeliner, he had all that shit on. Even for a brief moment, like it was just for during the song and stuff. But yeah, I was just like, damn, man, like, did they really have to do that? Like everything, they're already doing everything else, with symbolism and shit like that. But I was just like, damn, man, Will Smith sold out a long time ago, That's the unfortunate thing about it, And then, like I said, I was wondering what those main actors, the guy that played Aladdin and Jasmine, I was like, man, wonder what those guys had to give up, Those guys had to do some they had to do some Illuminati rituals for sure. Disney, and they're like the starring roles. Are you kidding me? You know how much money that is right there. So that's it. But apart from all of that, obviously you're gonna get high production from Disney and all that shit. So yeah, overall, it was a good movie. It was enjoyable. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. Very funny, a lot of funny comedic comedic moments. You know, and it wasn't like forced. You know, like in Godzilla, there was like a lot of I don't know, it not really forced comedy, but like, you know, they just slip it in on like certain moments, and it just like, you know, just to make you laugh or whatever. But I never really laughed. I never laughed at any of those jokes, you know. People in the theater laughed, but I didn't. But for me, when I was watching the Aladdin movie, yeah, I was laughing a bunch of times, man. Mostly because of Will Smith, though. Will Smith is funny as hell, man. So, you know, I can watch anything with Will Smith, and you know, I'll just be busting out laughing. So, yeah, I just wanted to drop a video on, you know, just had a night out, had finally a decent night out, you know, after being miserable for the last few days or week or whatever, man. I just thought I just have to enjoy myself, man. You know, give me something to get my mind off of things, you know. So, good shit, man. Good shit. Now I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna go for tonight. You know, I don't really feel like going back to that coffee shop, man. I've been going there almost every night last few days. This week, basically. I haven't been switching it up. I've just been going there, and it's like, it's kind of like, you know, not only do I not want to go there, it's just, I don't know, I might just go to McDonald's, the 24-hour McDonald's, and chill there. You only have to chill for like a few hours, really, until the mall opens back up. And then I'll catch some sleep. And then I actually got somewhere I gotta go tomorrow. I actually found a resource that was actually very close by that I just never considered going to, even though I seen it. I just never even attempted making contact with them, which I regret. But, you know, I'm going to try calling them tomorrow, and I'm going to go down there tomorrow. And they even have, you could drop in there, you know, every day, and they got food, and they got other resources and stuff there too. So I should have been taking advantage of all that, especially when, you know, I was dead broke. Because I probably wouldn't have had to have panhandled as much, you know. But it is what it is, man. Everything happens for a reason, you know. So, yeah. Hopefully that pans out and I can find some housing soon, man. I really hope I can get some housing soon. Yeah, because I'm just right about ready to go back to, you know, being normal. I feel like I'm getting close, man. Getting close. As soon as I get housing, man, then my life will start picking up again, you know. I can finish that security license course, get my driver's license. And once I got my driver's license, man, opportunities are going to open up, you know. So many driving jobs out there. And they even provide you a car, you know. But one step at a time, you know. One step at a time, so that's going to be all, guys, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.